What's going on, guys? King Shrats here, back into the video on the channel, and today we went to Burger King. I've been trying to get this for the better part of a week, but it never showed up at the restaurant until last night. So we went to Burger King to try their spicy chicken fries. I don't think I've ever had these, and I'm not sure if they were re-released. I know the chicken fries have been on the menu forever, so that is what is on the agenda today. Also, I wanted to give their melts another try. I did a review on them a little while back, and I wasn't really impressed with them, but I always try to give things a second chance. The other things that are on the menu is because I got a meal, so they upgraded because I have a lot of loyalty points, frequent fatty points as I call them. So they gave me a large Diet Coke, as well as a large onion ring, as well as a medium onion ring, which I don't think I ordered, but I'm not going to get mad because I love their onion rings. And my favorite pound for pound value menu item at any fast food restaurant. You heard that correctly. Any fast food restaurant, fast food burger value menu. I know that sounds like a crazy, but you know, junior bacon cheeseburger, the McDouble. So any of those, it's actually the rodeo burger. And anybody at the channel will tell you that I've been saying this forever. So I did get 2 of those because it only costs like $3 for 2 of them. That works for me. Zesty sauce is on deck as well, so drop a thumbs up. You guys already know the vibes. Anything that comes out new, I will review it as soon as possible, which means I have eye bags because I woke up early enough. Just that I could go to Burger King. Normally I wake up on Saturdays around 1 p.m. because I work late into the night. But I woke up early so that I could try these, and that's why I'm here with you today, posting on the exact same day that I eat. Usually it's the day before. But I love y'all, man. Let's get into this video. Okay, let's start with these chicken fries. It says hot, hot, hot. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like in the commercials and stuff, they always like bustling out of the container, and these just look sad. These just look kind of struggle, if you ask me. They don't look like they do in the commercials, but they do look like they have a bit of seasoning on them, some sort of specks of pepper, and it does have that spicy smell like their spicy nuggets, which, if I'm being real, are not the best. But doesn't matter. This is why we try things. Their chicken fries, am I a fan of them? No, but not yes. Somewhere in the middle. I don't dislike them. I would never order them, but I'll eat them. Does that make sense? It's on that level where you'll eat it, but you'll never go out anywhere you eat it. But let's give this a shot. The Burger King spicy chicken fry. First bite without condiments. Second bite will go in with the condiments. That's almost bittersweet. And I'm going to tell you why. They're not bad, but they're not great. And here's why. Let's go into the zesty sauce too. I dip everything in Burger King at zesty sauce. The only thing I use. Let me get one more bite and I'll give you the zesty sauce for the carry. The spicy exterior, mine are fresh. They're crispy, and the outside, the spiciness is good. The seasoning is good. The outside is phenomenal. The problem is with the inside. If you're familiar with Burger King's nuggets, their nugget, it has like a very, I don't know what that is kind of nugget. That's why the running joke of people on those Burger King's nuggets are like 10 for $1.50, and there's a reason why, because people are like, yeah, it's like deer knuckles or something. That's the same exact, it's just their nugget in a stick form. So the inside has a very weird rubbery after texture and taste. I said that correctly. The aftertaste and texture is a little bit off. Give me one more. If they would fix the inside of their nuggets, this would be a slam dunk. That's as weird as it sounds. But the inside is just not the best. I'm gonna eat, the zesty sauce is so good though. Added to the zesty sauce, it'll get carried. Okay. They're not great. Would I say you had to get them? I didn't think most of you were anyway, to be honest with you. And there's nothing that I'm going to tell you that's going to say, okay, you have to get these. I think they're good in a, oh, you got some chicken fries, can I try them level. Like somebody else got them and you just ate one. But $3.99 for these, I would rather just stick to rodeo burger when it comes to Burger King. These get a 4 out of 10. I thought I was recording. I just opened up a rodeo burger just because I wanted to get the white platform out. You know, full disclosure. Anyway, let's see if this melt is any better. I did make one change to it because I thought it would make it better the first time, so I did it just to see if I could kind of work it out. But this is their spicy melt. They have 3. One is plain and one I don't even remember because they were that not memorable. So it comes on like 2 pieces of Texas toast-like material. And the last time I got the spicy melt, I thought it was too overpowering, and I thought it needed something to cut through the overall saltiness and fattiness, so I did get a tomato this time. That's the only change I made, though. It comes with jalapenos, a spicy sauce. The other ones come with a stacker sauce, and then you get 2 patties, I believe. This sandwich costs, I believe, $5. Already way overpriced for this. This is the size of a double junior Whopper. So let's just try it anyway. Oh, it just dripped. It's better than the first time because of the tomato. It cuts through some of what I had an issue with before, which was like overkill. This isn't half bad this time. It's definitely spicier, as I feel they use more jalapenos than the first time. And the spicy sauce, it feels like they added more than the first time. You do get a decent amount of meat on it, and I swear, bro, that's not Toretto. I don't know who that is. That's not Toretto. Me getting ready. Fast 10 is coming out in May, by the way. We'll all be there. That is way better than the first time. That's actually not bad at all. It's still overpriced. I'd still rather get a double Whopper until I check the prices in a double Whopper. I'm not going to lie to you. I had to check because I wasn't sure of the price of double Whopper. A double Whopper is now $8.60. A regular Whopper is $7.35. This isn't going to turn into a rant, but geez, man, Burger King and the rest of y'all fast food companies, these prices are getting out of hand. That's for just a sandwich, not a combo. This is $6. The rodeo burger is still $2. So I thought it was $1 and change, $1.79. It's actually $2, which still, for me, it's the best. It still ain't great no more, but it's the best. As far as this sandwich goes, price notwithstanding, I think it's pretty good. Price withstanding, I cannot believe that these places charge this much for food now. If you're gonna get any of their melts, you happen to want one, get it with a tomato. It does make a huge difference. I don't think that's half bad. On a fast food burger scale, wouldn't be my favorite, but it's still much higher than it was, which was, I think I gave it like a 4 the first time. This time, I would give it an 8. Chill out for a second, let's chop it up. Rodeo Burger for me is one of my favorite pound for pound fast food burgers. It's still $2. I thought it wasn't. I thought this whole thing came out to $3. It was actually $4. And again, I'm not like trying to pinch pennies and be like crazy like that. It's just, I genuinely didn't know the price. But it is what it is. I really hate the ranting about the fast food cost, bro. If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm adding more onion rings, by the way. Onion rings are very important on a rodeo burger, and in any burger. And it's one of the few reasons why I still go to Burger King at times. Because they're one of the few places in the fast food genre that actually still serve onion rings. Them and White Castle. Nobody has onion rings. McDonald's ain't got them. Or anything of note. Wendy's ain't got them. None of the burger chains around me. I'm not sure if like maybe like a Whataburger or places like that carry, and there's none of those near me. I've said this a few times, but I will say it again just for people who don't know, because sometimes I feel like people are asking questions that, I hope you're still watching. That's the thing. I know people don't watch and then they'll ask the question, but I always try to cover my bases with stuff like this. Some people get annoyed by the fact that I answer questions in my videos and things like that, but like I said before, man, there's new people every day. They don't know certain things, and I completely understand that. But if you're gonna ask me if I should review a certain thing because I haven't done, a lot of times you'd be like, hey, why don't you do this restaurant? When it comes to chain restaurants, and I'm just gonna give you a quick reason why, because it's the simplest reason you can think of, but sometimes people don't really realize it. I'm from New Jersey, okay? And in New Jersey, we don't have a lot of those chain restaurants that you're talking about. Zaxby's, Raising Cane's, Steak and Shake is another big one. Whataburger's a big one. Hardee's / I believe Carl's Jr. is the second name for it. In-N-Out Burger. I can go on and on, but you get the idea. If I haven't reviewed it, chain-wise, there's none within 100 miles of me. I would have to be in a whole other state to get to some of these places. I had to wait multiple years for Dave's Hot Chicken when it finally got to my area. And sometimes I may have to do the same. Some people wonder if I travel. Right now, I do not. Why don't I travel? I don't travel because this is not my full-time job. I can't. Unless I were to completely abandon, my day-to-day adult responsibilities, I can't just up and travel. Some people at this position, when they get here, they do quit their job. But for me, I don't. I live with no one. I have multiple dogs that I would have to put in a kennel, or like, one of those like overnight dog daycare kind of things. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm really not comfortable with that. Big reason why, I don't think my dog should suffer because I'm a YouTuber. Like, it's okay if you go on vacation for a couple of days, but if I was going to make this a regular thing where I start traveling around, I would have to do that to them like multiple times a week, or a month, I should say. And I just don't think that's fair. They didn't sign up for me to start making food videos. If I ever get to the point where I can hire a dog sitter and they can be in a house and I got money, I don't got money like that, bro. I don't got money like that. It ain't like that. So that's why I don't review things like that. With your support continued, and God willing, we can get to that point. At this current point, I'm not there yet. I would love to try all these places, but there's a budget that comes with doing that I don't have yet. I've been trying to do things in order to further that, which includes putting out multiple videos. I put out a video on YouTube every single day. That helps with that. It's something I enjoy doing, but most people who do YouTube videos do not post every single day because they're long format videos. Right? It takes a lot of time. So, if I post multiple videos or one video a day with ads and stuff, it can help me get to the point where I can financially do that. That includes spreading myself out across multiple platforms. I post on TikTok. I post on Instagram. I have a second YouTube channel where I post shorts on it. The link is down there. I live stream on Twitch. I make content, no joke, probably about 7 to 8 hours a day. And that doesn't include my other job on top of that, which is about 7 to 8 hours a day, which is why I'm tired all the time. But I don't mind the work. I'm just telling you that I'm working so that I can get to that point that I can do things. I can't do those things. They cost a lot of money. Taking flights, road trips, buying food, room and board, all that stuff costs money. And I know people think just because somebody like is a YouTuber or something, they just have like a swimming in money. It's not what you think. At all. Even these videos, the food costs money. Like, they don't believe me. This is $32 of Burger King, bro. Burger King! That's crazy. So, that's my rodeo. Love this thing. But just understand that, and I know most people don't care, or it doesn't really matter, but I at least have to feel like, on my end, that I do my part as far as trying to keep people as informed as possible. I always want to keep people as informed as possible. This way, down the road, people always write comments, and there's some people that already saw videos like this that will actually answer them for me. Be like, he addressed that. He addressed this. People addressed that. Why he's painting his nails. I made a whole video on it. Most of the information that a lot of you seek in my comments, it's already out there. You do have to look for it. The easiest way would be to type the search bar. I get people saying, oh, we'll try this time. Do that from that time. But a lot of times I went back to that place, and I did try it. And if you actually type it in the search bar, if you type my name in and whatever you're looking for, there's a high probability that it'll show up. At this point, I have a good base of amount of videos and content that I have out there because I've been making videos nonstop, and at least there's probably 1,000 videos I have on my channel. Something like that. And 1,000 videos is a lot to watch, which I get. So if you're looking for something specific, instead of writing in the comments and having a chance that I don't see it, no one sees it, or something, just try to search it. And hopefully that helps, you know? But understand, that Diet Coke right now, it's different. I still have a little bit of everybody's getting sick around me. I'm not sick. I have a sinus. Like, I have hereditary sinus problems. People, not on here, but more on TikTok, tend to, like, I don't say they're making fun of me, but they're like, why are you looking crying all the time? Because I am. Bro, these lights, my eyes are very sensitive to sunlight. I have 3 key lights right in my eyeballs. And I also have very hereditary sinus problems. My mother goes through it. My sister goes through it. My aunt goes through it. I don't know what it is. My cousins go through it. But there's nothing structurally wrong. But my sinuses get inflamed all the time, and it makes me tear. You know, I don't feel sick at all. I do feel a little congested right now. That's not sick to me. But that's why. So sometimes you might hear that people are like, yo, you sound sick. Like, so again, it's just me being transparent. I always try to give these little things. I find it flattering that people have so many questions. I can't answer them all, but I do try. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm going for. I'm trying to inform people as much as possible. And I'm going to say this for probably the billionth time. I am not upset. People always put in the comments and stuff, and they're like, you know, don't let them get to you. They're not. I don't know why people... I'm just answering, bro. That's all. I address things because I am trying to inform people. I'm not trying to deflect or toe the line or stuff like that. And I completely understand this. Ask any content creator. Ask any human being. But content creators in general. There's no way that I'm gonna make everybody happy. It's impossible. There's always going to be people that don't like something I do or say, or the fact that I exist. That's normal. I'm not mad at that. You know? That's the way the world works. Like, not everybody's going to like you. There's plenty of people that see my face and they immediately are like, F-U-C-K this guy. There's a lot of people like that. I know that because I've seen it. You know? Like, that's just the way that it goes. I'm not actually upset. I'm not going to turn the camera off and go cry somewhere or be offended. It's just me addressing things. I address positive, negative, anything. And when these things I'm doing when I do stuff like this is just me answering a question. It's not me I'm not taking time out of my day. It's you guys watch my videos, so I want to make sure that you know where I'm coming from. Because if you're gonna watch me, and a lot of you watch me every single day, I want you to hear what I have to say about like whatever it is that I'm getting asked frequently and stuff like that. You feel me? Like, I can't say that enough. And even though I'm saying this, someone will write in the comments and be like, nah, you're lying. I don't know what to tell you, bro. A lot of people do. I made a whole video the other day talking about how I think people should be nicer to people. That's the whole point. I wasn't addressing myself. I was addressing humankind in general, that I feel like people these days, they lack compassion. Like, they're just rude to people for no reason. Just because. Because the other person exists, they feel, oh, well, it's on social media. I can say what I want. Just because someone puts a post out there doesn't mean you have the right to be a dick. That's all I said. You know what? Then don't post nothing at all. Somebody wrote that. Well, then why are you posting? You know, you should. First of all, I wasn't talking about me. Second of all, that doesn't give you the right to be a dick. It doesn't. There's nothing in the handbook of humankind that says if you see person, whether it's social media in real life, I can say what I want and be an ass. Like, that's not how the world works. I understand that is how the world exists, but there's no handbook that says that you have to, just because someone puts it out there, says, oh, well, I can say what I want. Like, that's fine. I'm allowed to have an opinion just like you. I just don't think that you should be a dick to complete strangers just because I don't know why you're doing it, but you know, you feel like I can say what I want. Like, that's cool. I can go outside and pee on a fire hydrant. I can do that. Doesn't mean I should. It's not legal. You can get in trouble for shit you say on the internet too. You get what I'm saying? That's all. It's just me saying, I'm not trying to defend myself. I can handle all that. I just think I see so many people on the internet, bro. It's not just me. Like, decent human beings, bro. Like, there was one video I saw. There was a girl, and I don't know how old she was. Probably like 19 or 20 years old. And she made like these mittens, bro. Like mittens. And there was people calling her corny as hell because she made some mittens. I just don't think that's cool. I don't like. You do? I guess so. I don't know. Leave a girl her mittens alone, bro. She made the mittens. She was happy with the mittens, and she knitted these mittens. People were mad at her. People were like laying into this girl, calling her a cornball because she had mittens. And I just thought, okay, like, if you're that messed up of a human being to be rude to a random girl on the internet in mittens, you can't like yourself. So I wrote it. I stand by what I said. If you're abusing random people on the internet, you don't like yourself. I don't care what you say to me. If you abused a 19, 20-year-old girl for putting mittens on her hands, you don't like yourself. Leave that damn girl alone. That ain't for me. I'm sure I bring this on myself because I don't give a and I dress the way I want to dress and say what, that kind of stuff. I don't say what I want to say, but I do dress how I want to dress, right? People, the nails, all that shit, I get it. Hey, if that makes you feel better, I'm fine with that. I'm happy as hell over here. Anyway, you can't see, but my room is a mess because I'm trying to fix a computer for somebody. So I'm staring at it right now and it's driving me crazy. This man almost, it don't matter. I have to go. But I love y'all, man. I wanted to try these. They're mid. But we'll be back tomorrow. More content, man. I love y'all. The hand signs. They made it to YouTube.